AL tonight. It's that young man there on the screen. He is bold, he is fearless.
Mtu mwenye amejafund akiuliza pesa nilitumia kwenu nitarudisha namna gani? What do you answer him? For example,
na mtazamaji, mwanaharakati wa kisiasa Morara Kebaso sasa amejitolea kumrejeshea mtu yoyote ambaye alimuunga mkono kwa kutuma pesa, lakini anahisi amedanganywa.
This is Kerenga Airstrip. Murkomen alitumia 50 million. This time I'm on Katua.
But for citizens like lawyer Morara Kebaso, the time for change is now.
I want to tell you something about this road.
He has been touring the country, inspecting the implementation of government projects, and his video clips have gone viral on social media, adding to pressure on the government.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Mora TV. So guys, today I just want us to go through all, not really all, but the sum of the stalled projects in Kenya, projects that have been highlighted by our very own son of the soil, Morara Kebaso, and also really understand why Kenya is actually going through this kind of problems. I don't want to give it a bad name, but I don't want to curse, okay? So we start from the abandoned housing projects. Let's start with the 149 million residents, worth of residents, Mrs. Achani, or Ms. Achani, the governor for Kwale. And this house actually cost 149 million. I don't know if I have the video, I'll get to look for it. And this house is actually incomplete, you know, even after he's spending 149 million. And it's really a sad and sorry state, because hii nyumba yote ni ya nini? Ina cost 149 million. Like, these houses, when you finish your term as the governor, do you vacate these houses? Does the next governor occupy the same house? Is it your permanent residence? What actually happens? Because I know about the state house, yes, you will leave, and then the next occupant will come in, which is the next president. But I do not know about these governors' homes. Do they also operate the same way? Okay, we go to the 100 million banana factory. You know, this 100 million banana factory. This project is actually in a very, very sorry state, and the roofing is already stolen. So venye tunaongea, the roofing is already not there. And you can see it there on the picture that I'm going to put it there. And you can see that this project was actually stalled at a very, very early stage. Nothing much was done. And I don't know, because it really seems that these people are so greedy that they do not even have shame. Ile tu aibu ya Mungu, akimbona hawana. Because how do you take a whooping 100 million and you actually stall that project? You actually leave that project pending. Where does the other money go? You know? Do you really get the uko na utu? Why were you even elected? Because I know that we elect our leaders so that they can go to represent us on the National Assembly, on the Senate, and everywhere else. So what happens when it is your time to now come back to us and assist us and make our lives better? Instead, these people or leaders, them pigs, as the netizens call them, they really come back to steal from us again. We end up being in a sorry state than we were when they entered leadership. There's now the 430 million tomato factory in Kajiado, to be precise, in Rombo. And it was done by a Wasonyiro South Development Authority, and it can produce 1.6 billion worth of tomatoes a year. And this is a project that is already stalled. 1.6 billion tomatoes a year. This is a tomato factory in Kajiado, to be precise, in Rombo, and it is worth 430 billion. A project that stalled, okay? And this project ingeisha na ianze cooperate, it will have really hired a lot of people. It could have reduced, it could have reduced a lot of this problem that we have in Kenya, which is an unemployment. And Kajiado people will have really grown, when there's a factory or a plant or something that is really bringing revenue, something that is really employing people, then that place is bound to be, to be industrialized. That place will look like a town, and you get a lot of employment. You'll enlighten that place. Your place is like a town and everything. So this tomato factory will have done massive change to Kajiado people. And the 1.6 billion worth of tomatoes a year, 1.6 billion worth of tomatoes a year. How much is that? If you remember, this place can actually hire farmers, okay? Or farmers will have a place to take their tomatoes, This plant or this factory will hire people to process the tomatoes. They will hire people to pack. They will hire people to transport. There will be a lot to be done, And when there's a lot to be done in an area, even the reduction of uhalifu or of theft let's say just a lot of things will reduce as far as insecurity is concerned. You understand? So this project was stalled even after it eating Kenyans' money worth 430 million. Okay? We go to 5.3 billion road in Ilasit, Rombo, Njukini, Taita, Taveta road. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry I'm laughing, but if you could see the way that place is dusty, that road is dusty as hell. You can actually choke with dust in that road, Yet the road was worth 5.3 billion, okay? Just look at that picture and tell me if this road is actually 5.3 billion worth, okay? Then we go to 29 million fence. This is a very, in Kajiado County, and it's a very, very, what's the name? It's just let me just say it's just sad. It is in Mashuru sub-county in Kajiado County, and it's a Mali livestock and multiplication project. So this is where they take the livestock, they multiply the livestock in terms of feeding it so that they can zizaane and the breeding and everything, so that they can import the meat to other places of the country. And it's in a sorry state. This project was actually stalled long time ago, and this project was launched during the time of Ole Lenku, and it is really a very, very, I know I'm not a tribalist, but let me just say this. If I'm elected for my county, I'm bound to really make sure that my county does well. So I'm wondering, what did Ole Lenku really think about this, what can I say, about this project? Because right now, all I can say is Ole Lenku akona 29 million yetu. Ole Lenku atulete 20 million yetu, 29 million yetu, because he did nothing with that money, and yet we cannot see that money. This land that this Mali livestock multiplication project is on is a 900-acre land, but it has been grabbed. So right now, as we speak, it is not a 900-acre land. It is less. Although we were not told how less, but it is less. And actually, there was a problem with this project, or this 29 million fence. Kwanza 29 million fence inakaaje? We? Guys, what does a 29? If you see, I just show you a picture of the fence that is available right. In short, there's no fence. Nika kitu tu kako hapo. Anyway, let's continue. Apparently, the Auditor General complains that there's no certificate of to show the project. So the Auditor General doesn't have an idea about this project. Number two, there's no certificate of completion. Number 3, there's no certificate for progress. So this is just what we call a white elephant project, because there's nothing to show that it actually exists, although it exists on a 900-acre land. Yani hapa Kenya kuna kitu kuna project iko kwa a 900-acre land, but nobody can trace it in terms of documentation, and it's very sad. It's very sad, and I am really wondering how much is really being stolen in a day in Kenya. Let's not leave these years and everything. In a day, ni how much inaibiwa? Because I remember Gachagua saying that when they won the elections, watu walipewa pesa na gunia. I don't remember, it's when they won. Yeah? Kila mtu alipatiwa pesa na gunia, na kila mtu, including him, he did not exclude himself. Kila mtu alipatiwa pesa na gunia, akaenda nayo kwake ama kapelekewa kwake. There's also another time I read somewhere that money, almost 7, I don't know, I don't want to speculate, I don't remember the amount. Muniambie kwa comment section. Money that is being taken to the White House, to the State House every morning. It's a huge amount. It's exceptional. It's just mind-blowing. Money that many people, maybe 90%, 99% of Kenyans will die without seeing. It's being taken to the State House every single day. For what? Wacha Ruta tuambie. Anyway, we go to the 49 million stadium in Machakos County, and this stadium is called Mavoko Stadium, and it is worth 49.9 million, and this project actually was terminated on the 27th of August of 2019, and the contractor was paid 4.8 million. So out of the 49 million, the contractor was paid 48 million. And this 48 million unalipwa na kuna kitu umefanya. So remember, it's not like he did anything for it. Alilipa to 4.8 million for nothing, let's say it that way. And a new contract was signed for 44.7 million. Okay, all I can say is that Kenya has money. Kenya is rich, because there's no way we are disbursing money at this rate. and these projects are not done, and we are still surviving. We are a rich country. In fact, if this money was actually put into work, we are not supposed to be considered as a third world country. We are a first world country. We are a rich nation that our leaders have just failed. And I'm just wondering, wakati tulipatiwa uhuru ama wakati the colonizers left us alone, I wish they taught us that there's another kind of colonization, that it is not only the white people colonizing us. Now tuko ukoloni mambo leo, you know? And because I'm wondering, all these things that Kewaso is telling us, all this civic education that we are being given, why is it this information being on the mainstream kwanza? Mbona haiko Citizen? Mbona haiko Nation? Mbona haiko... I'm just feeling that these people have, not the people, but media has been muffled. They cannot talk much. They cannot really say what's on the ground. They get to, what can I say? They get to say the things that they're allowed to. And it's very sad, because I always thought that media is actually independent. But since Morara Kewaso started giving us this, then I knew that atuna media. There's no truth in the media. Because you remember the Mandamano? Nothing was on the media. Very mild. If it was, very mild. I have never seen Morara Kewaso on any mainstream station. And that Kenyans, that tells us a lot. We do not have media. Even YouTube is better than media. We do not have a media station that we can run to for our problems. Okay? We go to 84 million road. Actually, this one was 3 months ago. And if you see this road, I don't really want to talk about inakani kama ni, what can I say? It's like Ni kama shamba. It's a road that seems like it's made of clay. It's like they brought some mud, just smeared on it and just painted black because it's in a sorry state and it's just 3 months ago. So you wonder, it's the water around that area is already blocked. The area is just pathetic. That's the word. It's just pathetic. It's just in a sorry state. And I'm wondering, how is it 84 million? Okay? Like, how does it equate to being an 84 million worth of road? Because there's nothing screaming millions out of that. Not even 1 million. And it's leaders. Kwani aibu ni pesa ngapi? Aibu shingapi jameni, tuwauzie ama tuwape pesa mununue, manake hamuna aibu. Hamuna aibu. Mnaiba paka from those people county yenyu kule mmezaliwa mkagrow. Huko ndo hata huko mnaiba. It is bad. The other time we saw the leader, there's a leader from Western. Just a road near his place. If you follow my videos, tell me the name of that leader. Just close to his house. Iyo barabara ni mbaya. Close to your house, your residence, when you go back home, that's where you sleep. You've not made that road. And we are expecting you to come and remember other people who come far from where you live. Man, sometimes hata ni kukua ulafi ama kukua greedy ama sijui tuipatie jina gani, manake simukue na limit. Sema hapa ni kwangu, acha nitengeze basi. It's I don't know what to say, you know. There's also a 49 million Masi Stadium, which was made in the financial year of 2018 and 2019 in Mwala constituency, and it was worth 49 million. Okay, I just want you guys to go and see that road. Not to go, but just see the photograph or the video that I'll post after this, and just tell me, is that stadium worth 49 million? You know, na hizi stadium mingi Kenya ni za nini kwanza? Is it? I just feel like this stadium word has become now a way of stealing from Kenyans. Kila mahali stadium. I'm yet to see one stadium that is complete in Kenya. A stadium that is worth, because there's a time there was there was some sport that they took to Tanzania because our stadium was not complete. Yet Kenya, we have stalled stadiums every single place. They are scattered everywhere. What is going on? Are we serious? Like, able to simame next time, let's just vote better. Oh God. I never knew Kenya had so many stadiums until Morara Kevaso came about. I never knew there were so many stadiums in Kenya, and we've stalled for that matter, and they're worth millions. Stalled housing projects. Nyumba zimeisha, nyumba ni smart, but they're caving in because I don't know. Yani, leaders want projects that can give them money. If project imefika point yenye it cannot be milked anymore, they go to the next. It's such a shameful state of the nation. Okay, there's the Katuaki Nunguni Road project that is worth 362 million, and it was paid from the 362 million. 255 was paid. 255 million for that matter. And I'm just wondering, if you see this road, you wonder why we are even talking about millions. You know, it's really story. I don't know what to say because sometimes we just get annoyed. So let's go to Isiolo County Stadium. There, another stadium. This stadium was contracted to Barrows Construction Limited, and these people, or the people who own this place, are called Isaac Ahmed Mohammed Barrow, and Mohammed Barrow. They seem like brothers, a family company seems so. And the secretary goes by the name Apel Alois Kwengu, and this was financed in the year, the financial year of 2018 and 2019, and it was financed with money worth 130 million. Okay, it was again contracted to the same company, and it was in the year 2020 and 2021. They were given another 86 million. Okay, so no, the tender was for 86 million for the year 2020 and 2021. Okay, and 2018 to 2019, 130 million. So 2020 to 2021, they were given 86 million, and the contractor was paid 62 million out of the 86 million. So all this money is coming up to be how much? If you put it together, it's 192 million paid. 192 million, and the stadium is in a sorry state. The stadium, people are even stealing stones to go and build their own houses, whatever it is they're building in other places, but it has become, it's just a ghost stadium. It's just a stalled project. It's just iko tu hapo, and pesa yetu ishaenda na project hakuna. So Kenyans, we are losing left, right, center. It's just a losing battle everywhere. We are losing left, right. There's nowhere we are. Hey, Ruto jamani da, Ruto. Okay, let's continue. 120 million worth of this one I had told you. So we go to 120 million stalled market in Kwale. Okay? If you see this market, it doesn't resemble anything that nears to a million. Kitu tu inaitwa 1 million or inaingia a 60 ama 6 digit project, and it's very bad. 380 million meat plant in Bachuma, and it is called Bachuma Livestock and Exporting Processing Zone, and it was worth 380 million. Okay, and it is completely stalled and absolutely nothing going on. The land that this project is on is 15,000 acres of land. Guys, do you know what 15 acres of land looks like? And there are homeless people out here, yet there are projects that are being stalled. There are housing projects that are being left hanging. Si hata mpeleka wa homeless children wende wakae hapa, homeless families. Just turn it into a school, turn it into a college, turn it into a market where people can go and try to make their shilling, because life is becoming hard every single day. Okay? Apparently the people, private investors who have started eyeing this project or eyeing this land, which is 15,000 acres, now wanataka privatize. This land is close to Savo, and apparently as we speak, it has 100 sheep plus some 40 cows there, and recently it is said that kuna simba walikuja wakakula 1 or 2 sheep there, so because it is near to the Savo Conservancy, so you understand what I mean by that. Okay, there's also the 600 million fruit factory that is in Shimba Hills, and it has been stalled for more than 7 years now, and it's very I know, fruit factory, the area ya Shimba, that's where the fruits are, the mangoes, the oranges, name them. And this project will have really assisted the farmers around there, farmers who actually deal with planting these fruits. Now the fruits zinaribikia kwa shamba, or else if you are in a better state, uko na gari unaweza peleka to to far places for them to be processed or for you to sell them and everything. So Kenya, we have resources. Kenya, we have place. If we were serious, right now we will have places to take our produce, our farm produce, our farm whatever, so that they can be processed and give us some monies to build our homes, to take our kids to school, to just live a decent life. But the government has decided that suffering will be always our portion, and it is sad. Okay? we go to Wundanyi Dawson Mwanyumba Stadium, which is 35 million. You know, it's this Wundanyi Dawson Mwanyumba Stadium is really a funny one, and it's very it's a creme de la creme of all crimes, because of crimes or of all corruption and everything that we can. I don't know the name to give it, but anyway, apparently this stadium which is the Wundanyi Dawson Mwanyumba is supposed to be a 10,000 seater stadium, a stadium that, as we speak, it has less than 500 seats, okay? But it is supposed to have 10,000 seats. It's a 10,000 seater stadium. But kwa hayo yote, it is stalled. There's nothing. Kuna tu some less than 300 seats there, and it's just sorry. Sorry, it's in a sorry state. Then we go to 2.26 billion road, 2.2 billion worth of road, and this road equal 54 kilometers, and it is the Mugodi Dawida Mbali road and Wundanyi road, and it is a project that is hizo areas za Dawida Mbale Wundanyi, and e project inafaa kwa worth it's worth 2.2 billion. Na its distance, this is a road, okay? Its distance is 54 kilometers, but apparently hiyo road imetengenezwa only 4 kilometers. Lakini 2.2 billion, my people, is gone. What do I mean by gone? Imemezwa, gone, done. Hakuna pesa. 2.2 billion gone. A road that was supposed to be 54 kilometers yenye imetengenezwa 4 kilometers, 50 kilometers hanging, and the people of this area are just wondering. They're just in tears. They're just sad. They don't know who to ask, where to go, because unajua kama if you live an area that has a bad road, then a lot of things that can go bad for you. If you have produce in the farm, kwenda kwa market ni ngumu. If there's bad road, hata stima inakuwa kazi. There's no industrialization in your area if your roads are bad. If your roads are bad, hata stima ni ngumu. If your roads are bad, there's no capitalization, you know? So this government has really crippled us to God knows which level. It is bad. And I really think that Kenyans, we should wake up, smell the coffee, and just say, Ruto must go. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next one.